Hey everyone, I'm here with a statue review for the new release XM Studios Harley Quinn, well the new shipped XM Studios Harley Quinn. Just wanted to give a review for everybody that maybe is on the fence of getting her, or maybe just, they just didn't get her, but they wanted to see a review. I love looking at statue reviews. For any statue I don't get, I still love looking at those reviews. The ones I do get, I normally don't look at reviews. It's weird. So here she is in her glory. She was delivered on Saturday, surprisingly. She was pushed back 2 or 3 days by UPS, and then they said I'll get her on Monday, and then all of a sudden I got a ping that she was coming on Saturday. So just gonna do a quick review, with some portraits and see how she is. Let's do a 360 real fast. All right, so I saw her in Comic-Con in 2019, and surprisingly, she wasn't like the centerpiece. I think at that point they had, I forgot who it was. I think it was Apocalypse. Yeah, I think he was Apocalypse. Yep, the sideshow, the XM Studios one. Then they also had the Green Lantern, the new one that they were doing. So a lot of people were gravitating towards there. I saw this one and I loved it. I'm a fan of Harley Quinn. I'm also a fan of the old Harley Quinn. I'm a fan of the new Harley Quinn. I like both. I can't say which one I like the most, but I do like both. So I wanted to get her. I didn't pre-order her off the back. I waited, and then recently, maybe like 6-8 months ago, I did. I just pulled the trigger and she was available, so I said, why not? Let me do it. I wasn't too happy with the Prime One Studios one. I didn't like how, it felt like you were focused on the body. And in the new one that they have coming out, I just don't like the way she is on the chair. And I also don't like the sideshow one that much either. So this one kind of felt like it was the best one for me. So let's get into it. So you have the base here. The base actually, at first I was thinking it was a street, but I think it because you have the bamboo trees here, and then you have the Japanese lantern here. So it kind of feels like it's more of one of those tea house pond areas, like in the back area of the house, where you normally have like the water, and then you'll have all these rocks, but then you also have like the concrete in the back, as you can see. Let's turn it around so you can see a little bit more. So it kind of feels like it's that, but maybe I'm not. Maybe it is a street. Maybe it's a mixture of both. Who knows? The base is pretty heavy. More heavy than you would think. Not a bad thing. And there's really good detail. Really good detail. That's where it's split, so it's not there's a battery that goes in there. That turns on. We'll turn it on in a few minutes. So, you have the leaves. I don't know if I like the leaves that much there. I feel like it blocks a lot, personally, but it's not a big deal. But if you take them out, you see holes. That's the only problem. Let's see. But again, it probably doesn't look that bad if you did that. Then we get right into her. As you can see, she has kind of like these roller skates. She has the paddings, kind of like, roller derby, so to speak. Really good detail. I love how she has the ace band going around here on one side. And then on this side, she has her boots like this, but she doesn't have that on her hands there. Sorry, it's gonna focus. But she has it on this side. I do love that. I love the colors. And the scooter's amazing. It looks really, really good. The handlebars, they come out, they come in. Mine are perfectly fine. They haven't been falling at all. You have the basket. Over here, you can see from here. Oh, sorry guys. And then over here, Harley Quinn loves Mr. J. Funny how that's on the back. You don't see it in the front really. And then you have the baseball bat underneath this one. I'm not too thrilled with I'm not too crazy about the bat being in on the other side of the scooter. I'm not gonna display it like that. And I know some people say, well, if you have a 360 degrees display, but everybody puts their stuff in like the centerpiece of everywhere. Like that's like every statue is saying you're gonna have as a centerpiece, not against the wall. So personally, what I did was, when I have her displayed, I take this out. This is the magnet right here. The key's in underneath right there, as you can see. And what I do is, I actually just put it right here. I put it like this. And to me, that was fine. Didn't look bad at all. You know, that doesn't look bad. It just looks like it has some like knuckle brassing around it, metal brassing around it. Doesn't look bad. I think it looks pretty good actually. I was thinking about putting it over there or here somewhere, but no, looks great. Over here, the cool thing about the muffler is like you have the indents that is broken with it. You have like this like cloth holding it, like it's falling out. So that was pretty cool. Then over here you have like all the dynamite stuff that she's always having. I think that's pretty good. She keys in here and then she sits. Sorry. She keys in here and then you place her right here. She's a little bit above right there. She's not completely sitting down, but I think that nothing's gonna happen. You have the lace that places right here. You have this back piece. This back piece, I wasn't too like happy with it. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with it. I just felt like it was really like completely, I don't know, just out of place maybe. Because if you look how colorful everything else is compared to that piece. See, pegs right in there. You see. Okay. But I think that's the Joker, because if you see this piece, they look almost the same. So I think that's actually him. That made me feel better actually, a little bit better. But again, I don't know. Like it's a little bit off to me, the color compared to everything else going on here. I don't know if you would have put it a different color, would it look have better, or maybe just like nothing there, just like maybe a big light. But I don't think scooters have lights there. Well, you could put a light there if you wanted to. You put anything you want technically. It's your scooter. But you know, it's not a big deal. So I like how you see the springs down there. It was funny, the seat had some good coloring because I thought there was dust on it after I opened it up and put it on display for like a few days, 2 days, thought there was dust on it. And then what I do like here, so her mallet, they made into, I think it's called a Kendorum. It's one of those Japanese games where like, it's like a stick and you flip and the ball goes on. It's more like eye coordination and muscle memory. I think that's a really good idea, whoever thought about that in the boardroom, like whoever said, let's take this toy or you know whatever you want to call it, and turn it into the mallet and put it on here. It's amazing because it works pretty good. It really does. Like how many things that you can say that almost will look similar and can be used almost in the same way. So this goes up there, and that's how it goes, right? Like, you know, goes up. So I thought that was a freaking awesome idea. It was hard putting the back end of the stick through here because what it does is take a head off. It leans, it goes around. I mean, they curved it. It's already automatically curved to sit over her shoulder, but right here, I saw her thumb like kind of like shifting a little bit, and I was really scared. But nevertheless, nothing happened. Let's get a look at her portrait. I like this portrait. It's really good. Kind of like you don't really see who she is, like a clown face, but like a little bit more serious, right? I like the gargles. The only thing with this portrait is that if you have her a little bit below, like let's say if you're standing like a little bit higher, you don't see her face. So with this portrait, you have to kind of have her eye view a little bit higher than you, a touch higher, kind of like this, as you can see. Versus like this, you don't see anything really. Let's check out the other portraits. Let me take this one off. This one down. Let's do the this one. This one is nice. I mean, this is not my favorite one. I don't think it looks, it makes it not look like Harley Quinn. But the details, amazing. And that's the thing with XM Studios, even the pieces that you don't feel like work for you, they still look really good. You know, it's not like, oh, it doesn't work for me because it doesn't look good. It's like, no, it looks good. It's just not my taste, that's all. And also too, I think it's because of, normally I think the paint app goes all the way higher. It goes all the way up to the hairline, from my understanding. But if you look, I mean, look at the way it is on the camera. Like, it's really good. Like, it's really good. Like, no googly eyes, no nothing. It's good. It's badass. It's just not for me. See from the side. Pretty good. Let's do the other one. Okay, here's the third one. This is more like the Harley, like what's her name? Margot Robbie, like Americanized version. This one is good. I mean, to be honest, I thought this was gonna be my favorite one. And I believe this is the one she had on when she was in the New York City Comic Con, I believe. And it's really good. This is more like if you have her a little bit lower and you're up, it works good. There, it works there, works good from the side. But to be completely honest, like after having this one on for a while and walking past her for like the first 8 hours that I had her, I ended up liking this one just a little bit more. And I think it just looks like, this one looks a lot more like she's the cool girl. Like, you know, she pulled up, hey, what's going on, Mr. J, I'm here, you know. I feel like that's the way this one looks like, which is nice, it's not bad. Let me see. But this one feels more like before she pulled up and she went into the warehouse to kick some ass. This one looks like to me. This is like the before, I'm gonna beat the crap out of some people. I'm getting ready, I'm going out to beat up. And then this is like after. It's like, yep, that was me. I did all that. So I don't know. That's just my preference. Two lighter features, scooter in the front. So this one lights up. You see right here. I think my battery's a little bit dead, so you can see it. Let's see. Let me do it again. So that would be, see how it's moving, off, on. Pretty good. I like it a lot. And then over here, this one also, the Japanese lantern also. So yeah, right here. And this gets turned on now. There you go. That looks pretty good. I like it. What do you guys think? Let's see. Not too sure if the lighting effect complements the portrait on this one. Maybe if we try the other portrait, let's see. Yeah, this one may work better like this. Yeah, maybe. Now, again, for the leaves on here, I don't know. I don't really care for them. They're nice, but it's not like it makes or breaks the statue for me. So I can pull them out. This piece is the only piece that broke. You can see right there, that is from here, right here. But I mean, to me, honestly, I probably wouldn't even fix it. I probably just put that piece back in the box. I mean, it doesn't look like it. Just, the tree's broken anyway, so it's not a big deal. Scooter, beautiful paint, application all over, beautiful. I'm contemplating if I would have wanted to see some wear and tear, like, you know, maybe a little bit more on the tires there. Maybe, I mean, you see some here, but not that much. But it's not, that's just being picky, you know? Some people can just be picky if they want it. And then let's look at the back. Look at her shoulder, the way it sits on her shoulder. You know, a little bit of pinkish, a little bit shading here, a little bit more than maybe a person will want. Like right here, you see, a little bit more, but it's not a big deal to me at all. So there it goes. This is XM Studios Harley Quinn. I really dig it. I really like it. I'm not like into the samurai line, and since I'm getting everything, I have the Batman, the first one, the Shogun, the one on the horse. But I wanted a Harley Quinn, and I feel like all the Harley Quinns coming out for me, they just weren't nice. I didn't like them. I feel like the latest Prime one she's like too skinny. The one before that is a beautiful statue. The base is beautiful, but it's just like the shorts. It makes you steer away from things. It's like the Linda Carter statue, the new one. It's like, you know, like it makes you steer away too much. And the XM Studio, I mean the Sideshow Collectibles was like, this is a little too clowny looking for me. So this one to me it wasn't, and you know, that's what I wanted this one for. The one thing I would say too is this piece is what I noticed is, you know, I don't want to pull it because I only have one hand. Anyway, like it goes in, but not that deep. If I turn this sideways, it will actually go in deeper. So, but it seems like it's steady. It's nothing's gonna happen. So I'm happy with that. And then, you know, sometimes you can just display it like this, or you can display it like that. You know, I think like that sometimes may block. See how it blocks everything in a way. So it's completely up to you. You could probably wrap it around a few times and display it somewhere. Maybe put it like she's holding it, you know, if you wanted to. I don't know how I would do that, but you could probably do it somewhere where like, it's like she's holding it like this, like between her fingers. I think I could probably get it in there if I wanted to. Hopefully it doesn't break, but like, you know, you could probably have it like this, so to speak. Well, you know, let me know, drop a comment again. This is for, you know, I love looking at statue reviews. You know, I like looking at statue reviews of the statues that I wanted, but I just didn't get. So hopefully, you know, I'm not trying to get people to buy stuff, but, you know, just sharing the statue that I got. Just one more turn around. Go. It's the J. All right, guys, well, have a good day. And here's the portraits again. I'll put them right here. Let's see. All right, guys, thanks for watching.